Hi, just wanted to share with you how I got into photography in the very first place after my GCSEs and A levels. I always knew that that's what I wanted to do, and I started off working for T4 cameras, and then I got a job with Emma's Diary Images, doing baby photography, um, like on the move, so just going around to people's houses, setting up little mini studios in their homes, and which was really interesting. Obviously you meet all sorts of different people, and you have to set up this backdrop and lighting in sometimes some really, really tiny spaces. And it was amazing the results I got. You would think that we were in a big studio, but we weren't. We're in somebody's tiny, tiny living room. And I really enjoyed it. I absolutely loved that job. And I loved the sense of independence, because I was only young, so sort of out of school, fresh out of school. And I remember just feeling absolutely amazing doing the baby photography. So everything was great and thriving, and then I slipped a disc in my back and couldn't do my job. So I was off for ages with this bad back, and then I met somebody, and I had to move out of where I was living. So I moved back home. Cut a really long story short, we were like, really good together, and we moved in together. And my back started to get better, so I started to look for work again. But then the person that I was with, it was a bit traumatic. I didn't realise that he was like a heroin addict, and he started to take heroin behind my back. Anyway, he got really, really violent, and his counsellor said to me, stay in with him. He needs to go through cold turkey. Don't let him leave the flat. So I did, and I was put in massive danger. Anyway, I won't go into that, but it was a horrific time. Honestly, one of the worst times of my life. I actually just felt like that was it. He was going to kill me. And it came close to it, I must say. It did come close to it. Anyway, I saw a job in the paper or in something, baby photography again. And that was it. I just went for it. It was with a firm called Pixifoto, right? And this, honestly, from the heart, I actually feel a little bit emotional saying this, because I went for this job during the worst time of my life, and I got it. And if anybody knows a guy called Lee Spicer, who used to work for pixifoto, Photo Corporation UK Limited, he was my manager. I would absolutely love this video to reach him and for him to get into contact with me, because I just want to say thank you. Because honestly, getting that job rescued me. It rescued me from a life that was fast going in a very scary direction. And not only did I get the job, on the first day of that job, I was due to be working in Bristol, and I was going to be being trained on my first day. And I got in the car to drive to Bristol. It was a shared car with my partner. And I got halfway there, and my partner rang me and said, if you don't bring the car back, I'm burning all your stuff. And he had all my belongings on my driveway, and he was ready to light a match and burn it all, because he needed the car to go and get his next hit. So I turned the car around. First day of my new job, I was so excited. I was so excited to be driving away from all of that. And it was like my little fresh start. And I got home, And sure enough, all my stuff was on the driveway. I'll never forget it. Sorry if this is a little bit traumatic to listen to, or if it triggers anything in anybody else, any of my listeners. But I rang my manager and I said, I'm so sorry. And I told him the situation. And he said, it's okay, Claire, just get yourself together. And you know what, Lee, if you can somehow watch this video, you had the absolute perfect balance of kicking me up the bum to get myself out of that situation, because you were assertive and you told me your job's not going to be here forever. Don't let me think I've made the wrong decision and taken you on, kind of thing. That's one of that was the message I was getting. But he gave me that leeway. He gave me the leeway to sort it out. He gave me the space I needed to sort it out, and he just knew. I could tell, he wasn't taking any crap, but at the same time, he let me do what I needed to do. And for that, I am absolutely eternally grateful. And while I was working for pixifoto, incidentally, after that, like about 6 months after this person and I had broken up and gone our separate ways, I decided I wanted to be a firefighter. It was something that I'd wanted to do before, but I hadn't, because of this relationship I was in. But I said to my manager, look, I'm going through the training to be a firefighter. Will you support me and let me have the time off that I need? Yes, Claire, go do it. And then, like, my contract was with pixifoto was Tuesday to Saturday. And I put this on purposely because I'm wearing what I used to wear while I worked there. Anyway, I said to somebody there, I need to ask the boss if I can go on to like a 4-day week, because I need to be off on Wednesdays for drill night for the fire service. And he was like, they'll never do that, Claire. They've never done that. I've been asking for years. Oops. They did it. He supported me in. He never ever held me back from what I wanted to do outside of working for them. So I had Wednesdays off to go to drill night. I slowly moved my hours from a 5-day week to a 4-day week to a 3-day week to a 2-day week, and I was just working for Pixie for 1 day a week, because I was building up my own work in the background. And honestly, that level of support from an employer is just absolutely incredible. And I can look back now and I can say that got me safely on my way out of a huge amount of danger. And it was the real start for me for my photography career. And as I say, if this message can reach anyone in pixifoto that can pass it on to Lee, I would love that. Thank you for listening to a bit more of a personal story. I will be bringing over some of the videos from my other channel to this one, so you might notice that some of them look a bit funny and dated, because I will have like longer blonde hair and different things, and it will look like I look different to how I look now. That's just because I'm bringing some videos over from the other channel, so I've got all my photography in one place. So please stay with me. It's so lovely to see this channel growing so quickly. Like I started my YouTubing 2.5, nearly 3 years ago in lockdown, and it's been a painful process watching how slowly it builds up. And I think when you've got a channel that is lots of different subjects, this sort of like the algorithms, it confuses things a bit and it doesn't know where to put you. But since I put some energy into my photography channel, it's fantastic to just see it growing so quickly. So yeah, please stay with me, keep sharing my videos, and thank you so much.